Hi, I'm Eliza, and today we're going to do some tests and instructions related to colours. Okay, so the first exercise, I have some different animals here. And first of all, looking at the chicken, can you tell me what is the main colour you can see? What's the predominant colour? Good, it's white. And what other colours can you see on the chicken? Good, yeah, we have some red and some orange or yellow and black for the eyes. Good. Looking at this horse now, the horse, what is the predominant colour on the horse? And what other colours can you see? Okay, excellent. And looking at this pig, what is the predominant colour of the pig? Yep, it's pink. And what other colours can you see? Good, we have just a little bit of black for the eyes. Looking now at this cow, what is the predominant colour of the cow? Good, and what other colours can you see? Good, yeah, we have some black spots, and some yellow for the nose, and a little cowbell here. How would you describe this colour? It's not yellow, but beige. Look at the sheep now. What is the predominant colour of the sheep? Good, it's blue. And what other colours can you see? Good, very well done. Okay, now, can you please imagine the colour wooded solace? Wooded solace. Imagine what that colour is going to look like. I'll reveal the true colour in 3, 2, 1. This is what it looks like. It's kind of grey, it's slightly brown, but I think it's mainly grey. Wooded solace. Were you close? Were you correct? Please imagine now weathered copper. Weathered copper. I'll reveal the true colour in 3, 2, 1. Here we have weathered copper. How close were you? Was your estimation similar to this? I chose this one because I thought it might catch some people out, because if you hear copper, then you might be thinking of a more like rusty copper colour. But it's weathered copper, so it's this kind of blue colour. Okay, the next colour is called Mystical Night. Please imagine the colour Mystical Night. 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Were you close in your guess? It's a dark blue kind of colour. And finally we have Berry Smoothie. Berry Smoothie. I'll show you the colour in 3, 2, 1. Here we have Berry Smoothie. Were you correct in your idea? I think that this is very pink for a berry smoothie, although I guess it does make sense because a berry smoothie, like with strawberries and raspberries, it would be very pink, but I don't know. Anyway, so now can you please let's look at the colour frozen papaya. I'm going to put some different coloured lenses over your eyes, and I just want you to notice the changes that it makes on the frozen papaya colour, okay? So just describe how this lens affects this colour as best as you can. Okay, how has the colour changed? Okay, let's try a different colour lens. This is a purple lens. Okay, and let's try a green lens. How does the colour change? Okay, interesting. Which of the three coloured lenses made the biggest impact on the colour? Okay, great. Let's do the same again with the colour Berry Smoothie so we can see, so we can compare. So first we'll do the blue lens. So how does this change the colour? Okay, now we'll do the green. I can't remember the order that I did the lenses in last time, but we'll do it like this. Okay, and we'll do purple. Okay, interesting. Let's do it with one more colour just for comparison. Let's do it with weathered copper. Let's use this one. Okay. So looking at the colour, just noticing how does the coloured filter change the appearance of this colour. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Now, let's do some kind of rapid fire colour perception tests things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a coloured pencil fairly quickly across your field of vision, and I want you to just tell me what colour you think it looks like. They're the colours, they're the pencils with two colours on each side. I'm going to try to cover most of one of the sides with my hands. So just tell me the majority of the colour. Okay. Are you ready? It's going to go up, it's going to go down to bottom. Like that. Could you tell what it was? I'll go down again. One more time. One more time, very slowly. Here we go. It's this colour. Okay. I think that this is like a mint green kind of colour, but maybe it could also be described as blue. Okay, are you ready? I'll do it one more time. And one more time slowly. It is yellow. And one more time. One more time. It is orange. Again. One more time. It is this dark green colour. I think it's dark green. And another. I'm going to do it again with another colour. This one is a light green. So I have a question. Would you be more likely to say that this is green and this is dark green? Or would you be more likely to say that this is green and this is light green? I think, or would you say that this is dark green and this is light green? Do you think that they're on two extremes of the spectrum? Because I think that this is green. I think that this is like a standard green, and I think this is a dark green, like a dark forest green. But I got a comment saying that they think that this is just green and this is dark, this is light green. So anyway, let me know what do you think? Okay, last one. It is red, or maybe slightly pink, maybe slightly orange. I think it's red. Okay, there we go. Now let's move on to the next exercise. I have this pack of Love Heart highlighters, and I'm just going to use this pencil to point. I hope it's not too confusing with the colours, with the light green / green. Okay, can you please look at the red, and now look at my pencil. Look at the pink, and now look at the pencil. Look at the yellow, look at my nose, now look at the pencil. Good. Look at the orange, look at the pencil, look at my nose, look at the purple, look at my nose, look at the blue, look at the pencil, look at the green, look at the pencil, look at the pink, look at my nose, look at the red. Good. Look at the pink, look at the pencil, look at my nose, look at the pencil, look at the purple, look at my nose, look at the orange, look at my nose, look at the green, look at my nose, look at the blue, look at my pencil, look at my nose, look at the pencil, look at the blue, look at the pencil, look at the pink, look at the pencil, look at the red, look at my nose, look at the red, look at my nose, look at the yellow, look at the pencil, look at the orange, look at my nose, look at the pencil, look at the purple, look at the purple, look at my nose, look at the pencil, look at the yellow, look at my nose. Very good, well done. Okay. Now I have some postcards here, and I want you to tell me which color palette you prefer, like the overall color scheme of the postcards. Which do you prefer? So we have this one or this one. Which color scheme do you prefer? Okay, very nice. Now the next one. We have these two postcards. Which color scheme do you prefer? Okay, very good. And now we have these two. Which color scheme do you prefer? Okay, very good. And finally, I have these two. Which color scheme do you prefer? Okay, very good. Now, the final thing I have is this Wildflowers of Britain postcard. It says Wildflowers of Britain. And I'm going to use the light behind the postcard. I'm just going to trace around the postcard. And I want you to say now or say yes every time the light goes behind a yellow flower. Okay, let's say yellow to begin with. I'm going to hold it here. Okay. So just tell me whenever it goes behind a yellow flower. Good. Okay, keep going. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do the same, but every time the light goes behind a pink flower, Okay. Good. Okay, now every time it goes behind a purple flower. Good. And a red flower. Every time it goes behind a red flower. Okay. I didn't even check if you can. Oh yeah, okay, you can. I just realized I didn't even check if you could see the light behind, but you can. It's all good. Carry on telling me every time the light goes behind a red flower. Okay. Okay, very good. Well done. So, you've done an excellent job with following my instructions. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your